Hi guys, welcome to Learn and Let Learn Learning with Balram. Today I'm gonna tell you what is the relation between efficiency and the time. This is an important concept because a lot of problems in time and work series will have this term efficiency, and many students will face problems in solving the questions involving efficiency and time. So I'm gonna tell you the relation between the efficiency and time first. So to understand this, first of all, let us know what is rate of doing work. So rate of doing work is nothing but how much work you do in certain time. So rate is nothing but work done in certain time, work by time. So we know this, right? Like efficiency is nothing but output by input, right? So for certain input, how much output is obtained. That is how efficiency is given. Similarly, the rate of work is nothing but this is the output, right? This is in certain time. This is the output. So this is, if we consider time as input and the work as output, rate and efficiency are always proportional. So rate is, the more the rate, the more your efficiency is. So rate and efficiency are directly proportional. So that brings out the relation between the work by time and efficiency. So work by time and efficiency are directly proportional. If I denote efficiency as eta, denote it as like this. So that implies eta is directly proportional to 1 by time. That implies time and eta are inversely proportional. When time is more, then that means efficiency is less. So that is the relation. They are inversely proportional. So if I say A is more efficient, that implies A takes less time. If I say A is much more efficient than B, that means A takes lesser time in doing work than B. So that is how the efficiency and time are inversely proportional. Whenever there is a question like A can do work in 10 days and B is twice as efficient as A, what does that mean? Efficiency of B is 2 times A. That implies B takes half the time that A took to complete the work. So A is taking 10 days. Since B is twice the efficient as A, so B is going to take 5 days. So half of the days it can take, because efficiency is more, time is less. So that is how they are inversely proportional. So let us look at some basic statements that you come across in the problems. I'm going to give you some tricks on understanding these statements. So whenever you find such statements like X is 20% as efficient as Y, what does that mean? I will use this notation here, eta as efficiency. So if X is 20% efficient as Y, that means efficiency of X is equal to 20% of Y. So 20% is nothing but 20 by 100. It is 0.2 of Y. And now X is 240% as efficient as Y. What is 240%? How will you calculate 240%? It is nothing, same. It is 2.4, same as 20 by 100, 240 by 100. So it is, efficiency is 240 by 100 eta Y, which is nothing but 2.4 eta Y. So 2.4 and 0.2 are the multiplication factors. I have established a relation in the earlier few seconds that eta is inversely proportional to time. If I say eta X is equal to 0.2 eta Y, that implies Ty is equal to 0.2 Tx. Understand this, because of the inversely proportionality, it is going to change. This 2 will come here, and then the Ty is equal to 0.2 Tx. So when you come across a statement like X is 30% more than Y, what does that mean? When you come across a statement like X is 30% or more than Y, so he means X is already there and it is 30% more than Y. So that means Y is already there and that is 30% more. So if you want to establish the relation between X and Y, it is like X is equal to 1 plus 0.3 Y. So X is equal to 1.3 Y. So whenever you find the statement like more than, and then you have to add 1 to the multiply this factor, percentage factor. Similarly, if you solve this, it is nothing but 1 plus 1.3 into y. So x is equal to 2.3y. X is 130% more than y. That implies x is equal to 2.3 times of the y. Similarly, when you come across x is equal to 40% less than y, here for more than we are adding. So for lesser than you have to subtract 1. So you have to subtract this factor from 1. So you have to subtract 1 minus 0.4. So x is equal to 1 minus 0.4y, which is nothing but 1 minus 0.4 is 0.6y. So this is how you do it. Whenever you find out these terms, more than or less than, more than is 1 plus 130 by 100 is 1.3. That is the multiplication factor. X is equal to 2.3y and x is equal to 0.1 minus 0.4 is nothing but 0.6y. Now when this is a very simple statement, everyone should be able to do it. X is 30% of the y. That means x is equal to 0.3y. Very simple. So these are the statements that at times you come across. You might be confused by looking at x is 30% more than y. You might have mostly generally students make mistakes like, okay, x is 30% more than y. That implies x is equal to 0.3 plus y. Something like that they do, but this is absolutely wrong. All you got to do is, when you find more than, you got to add the percentage factor to the 1, because it is 1 more. So that's how you do it. So 1 plus 1.3 is 0.3y. Think you got it, right? Yeah, nice. Next. So here, A takes 20 days to finish work. So it is right here, 20 days. And B is 120% efficient than A. So he's telling you efficiency of B is more by 120% than A. That implies efficiency of B is more, right? By what factor? 120%. Efficiency of B is 1.2. 1 minute. 1.2 eta A. So we know the relation between time and efficiency. We know that time is inversely proportional to eta. That means TA is equal to 1.2 into TB. We know TA, we want TB. So TA is nothing but TA by 1.2 is TB. So the calculation is 20 days by 1.2, you get TB. You have 0.6 here, you have 10s, you have 5s, you have 3, 0.3. That's how you get it. So 50 by 3. It's a decimal number. So it's actually a just frame question. So this is not any competitive question. So that's how you solve it. Just concentrate on the method. Methodology is important. So you have to concentrate on the statements, and that's how you have to solve them. Thank you for staying up so long. Please do subscribe. Thank you.